So I want to really remind all of you that sick people have a right. It's haqq al-Muslim ala al-Muslim. They have a right. You know, when people get ill, they have a right on their Muslim brother. It's a haqq, it's a right. And if that right is not fulfilled, then you're oppressing the people. And so it's really important as a community for us to be aware. You know, we should be praying for these people as a community. I mean, even the non-Muslim Dr. Dosi had a book called Healing Words, which I read. It's a really interesting book. There were studies done about Christian studies, about people praying and getting better because people prayed for them. And they did them as double-blind studies, like scientific evidence of people just getting better because other people were praying for them. And I mean, if that's people that don't have the access that we have, I mean, even the idolaters get provided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everybody has access to God in that way. But Muslims, we have an access nobody else has. You know, Allah has blessed this community with that. And we don't say that out of arrogance. It's just a gift from Allah. And we believe that. It's not any way putting ourselves over other religions or other people. It's a gift from Allah. It's a gift to have the gift that the Muslims have of prayer directly to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and also through the intercession of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it's important just that we take care of our sick people. Just pray for them, really. Just pray. Get up in the night. Just pray that Allah heals these people, and He remove their affliction. And then when you're sick, Allah will have somebody pray for you, because we know the hadith, and that's not why you should do it. I'm not saying that's why that's just one of the benefits of it. That's not why you should do it. You should just do it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because it shouldn't always be nafsi, nafsi. I mean, I was at the Kaaba, and there was all these people, I just kept hearing them say, me, 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 me. Everybody's praying, which is fine. I'm not faulting them, But the thing that really struck me about Islam is that there's a hadith, and it's one of my favorite hadiths. It's a hadith in which Allah told us that whoever prays for his brother, there's angels that pray for him that say, وَلَكَ الْمِثَلِ. You have the same as you're asking for your brother. If you've got angels praying for you, why should you be praying for yourself? Just pray for other people, and then you've got angels whose prayers are a lot more guaranteed to get answered than yours are. And they're saying, وَلَكَ الْمِثَلِ, and you have the same as you're asking for them. So we should not forget, it's all nafsi, nafsi. This age is nafsi, nafsi. And nafsi, nafsi is for Yawm al-Qiyamah. And it's only for Yawm al-Qiyamah just to show who the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is to everybody else. I mean, that's why it's nafsi, nafsi, because even the prophets have to say nafsi, nafsi. But the Prophet ﷺ, he's the only one that doesn't say nafsi, nafsi, because he never said nafsi, nafsi. He's always thinking about other people. So just think about other people, it's just the only thing that makes life on earth is only bearable, because there's other people. The French existentialist, he said, hell is other people. That's Sartre, Jean-Paul Sartre. He said, hell is other people. That's their problem. Jannah is other people. Paradise is other people. Just people that care for each other, So it's really important just to remember that people get sick in our community. And they should, we should have the just common human decency. I know people, I swear to God, if their dogs get sick, they take them to hospital, they get veterinarian to look at, they pay a lot for a dog. And we've got people in our community that get sick and people don't even know it, don't visit them, It's just really important, or else there's no meaning to community. Really, there's just no meaning to community. If we're not caring about each other and taking care of each other. And I know people are busy. We're all busy. Busy is never an excuse in my book, because we all have time for the newspaper. We have time for Time and Newsweek. People have time for television. Seriously, you ask yourselves what you're doing with your lives and tell me how busy you are. You have time to go down to Starbucks and have a coffee, so you should just have some time just to find out how people are doing.